So Sharon, I know you've been heavily involved in with Advantage Asset Management and helping with a lot of our digital efforts, helping virtual tours, trying to see what things we can do from a remote aspect better. Curious, what further changes do you see coming for the real estate industry with regards to new technology and further digitalization?
Well, the answer to that is that before the pandemic, the real estate world was already evolving and changing. Once Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com, sites like that came onto the scene, we begin to see a shift from the classic brick and mortar real estate models to streamlined internet based, all inclusive experiences. Many of us, including me, resistant to change and just want to see the same thing that has been profitable so far. I've heard many negative comments, particularly pertaining to Zillow. Although it's not obviously stated, Zillow is definitely on the path to making the traditional real estate model obsolete. Rather than complain about and fight the changes, I think this should compel us to change and adapt our new reality and in turn change the way we do business. I'm a very positive person and I actually look forward sometimes to change. We as Americans are innovators and some of our best technology was born out of some difficult situations. I believe we should learn from the successful models like Zillow and use them to make our service even better. I just attended the HAR Engage conference, which was for the first time in history virtual. And there were a few things I think that will definitely be here to stay that are very positive advances. The virtual and interactive tours, those are here to stay. And I can't tell you how much better that's going to make our life because rather than taking a client to see 20 or 30 houses, which I will tell you I have done, to narrowing it down to maybe five or six or even 10 that they really want to see the inside. That's going to make a huge difference in everybody's life and make the experience more efficient and really effective. Buying online, this includes real estate. The Zillow model that I saw is, in one instance, kind of scary and in another exciting because they've got this thing down to the science where you can actually look at homes, they buy homes for cash, they show homes, and then they have a model where you can do title and also mortgage online. So it's not going to be for everybody, but it's definitely the model to look at and try to copy for sure. The other thing I think is we're going to have easier ways to conduct our business in real estate. Before the pandemic, everything had to be wet signatures, notarized, all that kind of thing. And I think it still will have to be that way in some cases. But many of our owners are overseas or they're out of the state of Texas. And the mobile notaries, the mobile mortgages, the mobile title companies are just going to change the way we do business and really make it easier for our owners to do 1031 exchanges or buy and sell property without actually being in Houston, which is a great thing. The other thing I think is we're going to have less business travel and more Zoom. I think it's going to help us tremendously because we don't have to fight the traffic. We don't have to do so many things that we had to do before. And we're actually going to get less time on the road and more time actually paying attention to our business and spending time with our families. Here are some of the things that we're doing at our company to try to adapt and change with the times. We've created virtual tours for all of our properties and are in the process of creating 3D interactional tours for our higher end listings and hopefully soon for all of our listings so that people have the option of looking at it in several different ways before they actually go into the house, which is going to be beneficial in the many ways that I said before. We're changing our processes so that our tenants can view our homes online via virtual tour and apply online for one of our properties, sign a lease online, pay rent, make maintenance requests. Our vision is that someday in the near future, We'll have it down to sort of like a Zillow model where even getting maintenance is going to be just like calling a maintenance person out to your house for any other reason. It's going to have a message that's sent to the tenant, a way to connect with them, and a way to get somebody out there in the most efficient amount of time and to allow the tenant to be able to take care of most of that online. I will say, though, that no matter how technologically advanced we become, in the end, we're just people who need people. And technology, no matter how advanced it becomes, does not replace face to face communication, the voice of experience on the phone when technology is not clear, or the warm hug or handshake when someone you trust to help you through those tough patches. I think the winners in this brave new world, as far as people who are in our business and who are serving our clients, is that we are going to be innovators who are going to use the cutting edge technology to make the customer service driven business that we have more consumer friendly without becoming impersonal and cold.